I want to hug you, but I don't want to.
Hi, I am Bob the Drag Queen. Here on Drag My Dad, we take your typical macho, goofy dad and help them transform into the ultimate drag fantasy. This is Drag My Dad. I'm really excited because today we have Don and Fig. Don is the dad, Fig is the daughter.
Great.
He's got a sweet handlebar switch.
Oh my gosh.
When I was very little, my dad and I were like stuck together, thick as thieves. He is kind, he loves people, but with this past election, I realized, wow, we are very different people. We feel very differently, and how do I address that? How do I navigate that?
I grew up with my father being conservative. I have a strict conservative side. I moved to Idaho 2 to 3 years ago. In my neighborhood, there's lots of cops and lots of churches, and I fit very well both places.
I'm really angry, and I have these really strong views.
We don't talk a lot of politics, but very much disagree.
And I know my dad, and I know that, yeah, he's got his beliefs, but first and foremost, he is a man of love. That's probably a big reason why we're here today. I feel like he's really putting himself out there, and he's doing it for me.
Welcome, yay! Wow, what a great response. That's so exciting.
Hello, how you doing,
We
Bob?
started with a yay. Have you two ever done anything like this together before?
No.
No. A lot of people have asked me what the heck I'm doing here. I guess I would tell them the bottom line was, oh, shoot. I'll think about it.
So today we're gonna start off with a makeup consultation with one of our makeup experts. Then we're gonna have a discussion with our designer who'll make a custom outfit just for you. And then we will unveil you to some friends and family. So you excited?
Yes.
All right this way.
All right.
We have company.
Hi, welcome.
Oh, I know, right? A little bit of sparkle, a couple of wigs, some glitter. About to get wild up in here today, Henny.
Oh, my God.
You're a beautiful woman, I can already tell.
Oh yeah, this is gonna be
Oh,
Come
my
on now,
goodness.
be gentle.
a nice looking lady. Now,
Yes.
this is Laguna Blue. Laguna Blue is a very popular New York City-based drag queen, and Laguna is particularly excited when we told her that you'd be keeping your very famous handlebar mustache.
Oh, it's gonna be great. We're gonna glitter it up.
When's the last time you wore glitter?
I don't know that I ever have.
We decided to keep the mustache because it's such an iconic face piece in his life. And we also thought it'd be a great way to show there are actually bearded drag queens out there. What kind of drag queen do you see your father becoming?
Well, my dad is a very accomplished musician, so I thought we could kind of play off that. We wanted to use that rock and roll, metal, punky kind of vibe to bring out his inner badass lady.
We're gonna take you and make you into a full-on rocker drag queen
Yeah,
chick.
it's gonna be amazing. I'm very excited.
All right,
Yeah.
so am I.
So why don't we go ahead and get started on your transformation? Have a seat, and we'll see you in a few. All right, so let's get cracking on that gorgeous mug. We decided that we're gonna embrace his musician side and do a bit of a edgy goth rocker girl. Tell me a little bit about raising Fig.
Fig was an easy kid to raise. She was a very loving kid. It was a wonderful thing.
Do you know why Fig wants you to connect with your softer side today?
She has seen a lot of my harder side. I lived on Harleys in leather. My dad was a conservative. He was kind of a Archie Bunker, and so I have that streak too. There's a lot of ways that I grew up that I'm very comfortable with and would like them to stay the same.
Do you think that Fig would want to live in Idaho?
No. She is more of a New York City and liberal.
I think that they can hear each other, they can respect each other. Maybe they can be an example of what it means to have a relationship with your child, even if you don't share the same political views.
Being here with Fig, I hope underscores I would do anything for this kid.
And by the time we're done, and the corset and the hair and the heels and the nails, it'll be very obvious. I've got a feeling that Fig has got that man wrapped around her pinky finger. If she asks for it, he'll probably do it. All right, listen, I'm gonna leave you in the very capable hands of Laguna Blue, and I'm gonna go check on Fig, okay?
All right.
Awesome. I've decided that we are going to be customizing a pair of lashes. So because we're going for the more edgy rocker chick look, we're gonna really do some dynamic, like really out there eyelashes.
I love it.
So we're gonna draw some shapes like this. Imagine just really long triangles. This way also, if you cut them both at the same time, then they'll all be even. I'll let you do the honors. Now, tell me also, why would you ask your dad to do this?
I just felt like after this last election, you know, our country is so polarized and, you know, a lot of families are pretty polarized.
Yeah.
And I've definitely experienced some difficult conversations with my dad. And then we kind of got to the point where we were so tired of having these hard moments with each other that we just stopped having these conversations. I feel like you lose intimacy when you don't talk about what you believe in. So I think families should be having these talks. What do you believe? Okay, well, you know, I respect your opinion, I disagree, but I love you, so we kind of have to find a common ground. And I'm hoping that my dad and I can do that today, because he's definitely showing me his willingness to meet me halfway, or probably more than halfway.
Oh, he's going all the way.
He's going all the way today.
There's no halfway today, Miss Thing. He is gonna be going all the way. I think that Thing wants to be able to be heard by her father without that affecting their relationship.
I didn't bring my dad here to change him. I really do accept him the way he is. All I want to do is open up a dialogue and tell him, like, hey, we can have these hard conversations and there's not going to be a huge price to pay.
I hope that you can have this discussion with him.
Me too.
And I bet he'd listen to it because you said it. I'll give you a sweetie pie with a nice thick head of hair. You really...
I can thank my dad.
Very jealous, very jealous. I'm gonna leave you to finish this. Just cut that one out, and then I'll see you in a few, okay?
Okay.
So, we have your dad in partial makeup. Are you ready?
Yes. I'm mostly just nervous to see his reaction. Like, I'm just wondering how he feels about this process.
All right, Don, come on out.
Yes! Yes!
You're kidding me.
It's amazing. The first thing I saw was a big smile on his face, so I'm feeling very relieved that he doesn't hate me for putting on a full face of makeup.
Have a seat. We have a very fun activity for you.
Okay.
And this time, your daughter is gonna get to help take part in the transformation.
I can't believe I'm doing this. All right, so what are you gonna do now?
So we're gonna take this mustache and turn it into a glitterific, drag-tastic, bright red mustache.
Yeah.
So you're gonna spray it directly into this container, and we're gonna color it in with this paintbrush. You see how bright that is?
Oh, yeah.
Really get in there. Like, really make sure you get, there we go. Let me just give you a little help too. You really wanna saturate it.
Painting facial hair is not as easy as you think it would be.
I hope this is gonna wash off because it's gonna be hell getting on a flight home.
Well, I tell you, I have ridden a plane with a lot more makeup than this.
Oh.
And let me tell you, people move the out of your way when you got it. Now, you're gonna take the glitter and just lie it on there. And then we'll work out the clumps as you go along. Listen, I'm gonna let you all work on this a little bit. And in the meantime, I think it's important for me to go ahead and grab our designer to get our outfit ready, okay?
Okie doke. Well, how do you feel so far?
I can feel the estrogen pulse.
Yeah. Now that it's just me and my dad one-on-one, I figured it was time to have a little heart-to-heart. Well, Dad, part of why I wanted to explore this with you was just you're such a man's man, and I kind of wanted you to experience maybe more of your feminine side.
And you probably remember me for years. Lots of wearing leather on my Harley and flying around, and this is different.
Yeah, this is a different side of that. I'm willing to talk to my dad about these issues because of where we are today. I feel like he's just really met me more than halfway, regardless of our different political beliefs. I think it's important. I just want you to understand that we don't have to dance around what we don't agree on. I accept you regardless.
People make a lot of generalizations about you, about generalizations about people where I live.
Yeah.
And really, they're not all that different.
Not at all.
We can very lovingly disagree on a few things, but always find something in common.
I'm not here to change you. I want you to be yourself, and I want to be myself, and we'll find the overlap and beliefs, and we don't have to dance around what we don't agree on.
It's like that for me, too. I would like to just continue the path we're on. We communicate really well. I love her to death.
I want to hug you, but I don't want to. I'll just give you
All right.
a side hug.
I love you.
All right, I am back, and I have found Whitney, an amazing Brooklyn-based designer. Tell me about what you have here today.
So we've decided to give you a East LA biker rocker chick kind of look. We've got some pleathers, some flannel, some bandana prints, some studs, a little bit of a harness.
My dad's outfit is kind of awesome. I think high school Fig would have wanted to own it.
And then it's shorter in the front so we can show off your legs.
He has really good legs.
Yes, please.
All right, listen, we have a lot to do. You got to finish that mustache. I got to get in drag, get dressed. We got to give you some hair. So let's all part ways.
I am waiting to see my dad, and I am really freaking nervous. I am worried about how he feels and how he's taking this transformation.
All right, take a look. Turn around.
Oh,
Thank you. Now, listen, it is time to bring forth a brand new rock and roll chick ready to give you a great big kiss. Make some noise for Gina Simmons.
Who is this person walking out right now? It's a complete transformation.
I'm a star. I like the look. I didn't know what they could do with this mustache, but they made it work. That's my nails, girl.
I think that this is probably a pretty accurate representation of if he was a woman, probably how he would choose to perform. Work it, Dad.
Isn't it great?
It does give me an appreciation of what a lot of women that have to dress each day go through. It's a lot of work. This isn't really twerking music, though, is it?
What it made me realize was never think you know your parents. They are growing, changing people just like anyone else, and your parents will shock you if you give them a chance. Dad of the year, you win.